Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you all the first things I suggest you doing after setting up your Nothing Phone 3A. So the first thing, the most important one, is connecting to Wi-Fi. Of course it can be skipped, but without it you will not be able to do most of the steps that we're gonna do in a moment, so it's just up to you. So how to do it? You just need to go to the settings, then network and internet, make sure Wi-Fi is enabled, and find the network you want to connect to, then enter its password. And if the password was correct, then it'll connect you to that network and we'll be able to continue with the next steps. Yes, so it is connected. So what we have to do now is check for system updates. It is also really important to make sure that your system is updated. So let's go to system. Then it should be here. Yes, it is system update. Then you can see that there is an update available, so I'm gonna click on download and install. Remember that if your battery level is low, then you need to plug in the charger before continuing. I'm just gonna wait until it installs the update and I'll get back to you when it's done. It will probably prompt me to restart my phone, so I'm also gonna show you that. Of course, while it's being updated, you can do other stuff on your phone, so you can use it, and later it'll be just prompted to restart, and after that it'll be all done. So while it's updating itself, maybe let's do some other things which is also updating the apps. So before we update them, we need to go to the settings and make sure we are logged into the Google account. So let's go to passwords and accounts. Then if accounts for owner, you have no Google accounts, then click on add account Google and enter the email and password. If you don't have the account, you'll be also able to click on create button. So I already have an account, so I'm just gonna log in. And I'm gonna enter the password of camera. Now we can continue. It'll ask us who will be using this device, so I'm gonna select that I will be using it, not my child. Then I'm gonna click on agree. Then if you want to back up your device data, then enable that switch. If you don't, then you can disable it. But I recommend having that toggled on because it just protects your data from being lost. And now I'm logged in, as you can see. So let's continue with the next step. So let's see if the update was already installed. No, not yet, so we'll just wait. And let's go to setting our screen lock. But before that, I forgot we had to update the apps, so let's go to the Play Store. Then I'm gonna click on get started. I'm gonna skip installing some bloatware. Then I'm gonna click on use password because I don't have my fingerprint set up yet, but I'm gonna show you later how to set up your fingerprint. So I'm gonna enter the password. Then I'm gonna click on my profile icon in top right corner, my apps and games, updates, and I'm gonna click on update all. It is really important to update your apps because you need to have the newest security fixes and also the newest features, and some apps will not work without an update. So this is also the reason why you should update your device. Now as you can see on this phone, there's no bloatware by default, so all of the apps that are here are pretty important. Of course, if you don't want YouTube Music, you can uninstall that, I believe, by clicking on app info. Then it can be uninstalled, but it can be disabled, so you can disable that. it's just all of that is up to you. And let's go to the next thing, which is setting up our screen lock. It is important to have your screen lock to make your phone secure, and not only secure, but also just like prevent other people from using your phone. So let's go to the lock screen. No, sorry. Let's go to the security and privacy. Yes, device unlock. And then first let's set the screen lock to pattern, pin or password. I'm gonna set a pattern. Then before we set it up, make sure that it's something that's hard to guess, but also easy to remember for you, so you don't forget it, because in case you forget it, you'll need to reset your phone and all of your data will be lost. So remember to not forget your pattern or password, although it is still worth it because you don't want strangers to access your data. So now you need to redraw it and click on confirm to make sure that you set the right one and you remember it. Now I'm gonna set show sensitive content only when unlocked. So on lock screen it'll not show my notifications content. And then I'm gonna click on done. And let's go to the next step, which is setting up fingerprint. Of course you can also skip that, but it's up to you. I recommend that because it's secure and convenient. Let's enter my screen lock setup. And now the fingerprint sensor is under the screen in the circle, so you can just press on that. You need to tap and hold for a moment. I'm using my right thumb because I'm right-handed. Now I can release, tap, release, and do that multiple times. Remember to move your finger between each scan so it scans the whole area of your finger. Now enroll the edges as well. And now the fingerprint has been added, so I'm gonna click on done. And then there's also the face unlock, which I don't recommend setting up because it is not really secure, since it only bases on the camera. On Android phones it only bases on the camera, so it's never secure. And on iPhones it bases on the IR sensor, which actually makes it really secure. So I'm only gonna show you the face unlock, how to set it up, because you may need it for any reason. But if you don't really need it, then I wouldn't recommend setting it up, even if it seems really convenient. So to set it up, you need to enter your screen lock, then click on setup, and now position your face within that frame. Now you need to just look at the camera for a moment and it'll be added. So now I'm gonna show you 3 ways to unlock your phone with these methods. So with the fingerprint you can just tap on the place where the sensor is, but you need to... Okay, I need to draw the pattern to install the update later because it was updating, but now it should work. Yes, it shows me the fingerprint sensor, so I can just tap on it and it'll unlock it. To unlock it with the pattern or pin, swipe up and enter it. And to unlock it with face, you just need to lift your phone and look at the camera and it'll unlock it as well. So it's great. Now since it prompted me that it has installed downloaded the updates, I'm gonna go to the settings, then system update. No, it actually didn't install it, so didn't download it yet, so I'm just gonna wait more time. And as it's being done, let's go with the next step, which is changing our wallpaper. Of course you don't have to do it, but you maybe do. So I'm just gonna take a picture. You can download any picture or use it from your Google Drive, like from already saved pictures, or you'll also be able to set a stock picture like provided by Nothing. So I'm gonna take the photo. Then I'm gonna go to the settings. Here it'll be in the customization. Now in the wallpapers, I'm gonna click on more wallpapers, and you can select, you can create a wallpaper with AI. You can also use the nothing wallpapers or some colors, whatever you prefer, but I'm gonna set my photos. I'm gonna allow all photos, then I'm gonna select this one. Now I can adjust it like that. I can also pinch it, so I'm gonna adjust it this way. Then I'm gonna click on here, and you can disable or enable the atmosphere. It looks pretty great to have the atmosphere, so when you unlock the phone it'll sort of move. You can also enable the glass effect, which is really pretty. So I'm also gonna enable that as well. So this is how it looks. Now I'm gonna click on done, and it actually looks so pretty that I need to check how it looks. So let's try locking the phone. Okay, and now as I unlock it, it sort of moves, as you can see. Looks pretty great. Now let's go with the next step, which is installing some additional apps that you may possibly need. So I'm gonna go to the Play Store and go to search, and I'm gonna search for maybe the Firefox browser because I feel like I need it. You can also install something like Netflix, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, or any other app that you can think of that is necessary for you. So while it's being downloaded, let's go with the next step, which I also recommend doing. So let's also download the Google Wallet, but before we do that, I'm gonna explain why. So if you want to use your phone to tap to pay in stores by just tapping your phone to the reader, then you can install Google Wallet, so you can add your payment card to use your phone for payments. And if you do, then search for Google Wallet in the Play Store, then click on install. Then you can click on open. You need to choose an account to use with Google Wallet, but it has automatically chosen it because I have only one. Then you can click on add to wallet, payment card, and then you can enter the details by either taking a picture of the card or entering details manually. And then you can click on save and continue. Then you'll confirm with your bank via SMS or a phone call, and it'll be added. So now let's go to the settings for another step that we should take, which is gonna be in the apps, default apps. So here, if you want to change your default browser, then feel free to do this. Of course, you don't have to, but if you do, you can just set it to a different browser and it'll be set. So that's how you do it. You can see that the icons have also changed for these apps. I really like this theme on nothing with these icons. Now let's go to settings and let's see if the update was finally installed. Or maybe before that, let's slide down from the top of our screen and click on finish setting up your nothing phone. Start. Now, if you want to insert a SIM card, it's great to do it now. In order to do it, you just need to put a SIM card tray opener or any other needle into that hole, this exact one, not this one. And then it'll pop out a tray that you can put your SIM cards in, then put it back in here, and it'll connect you to a network. But you can actually do that later as well. It's just great to do it at the beginning so you can receive calls from the beginning of usage of your phone. Then if you want to copy data from your old phone, then click on next. I'm gonna click on don't copy because I don't want to. Now I'm gonna click on next and it asks me for my default browser, so I'm gonna select Firefox and click on set as default. Then my search engine. I really recommend setting up Google because other ones don't really work for me, but if they do for you, then feel free to set them. Then I'm gonna click on continue. I'm gonna agree to the Google Assistant with Hey Google. So what it means is Hey Google allows you to activate Google Assistant hands-free by saying Hey Google out loud. And if you want to set it up, then click on agree. If you don't, then click on skip. I'm gonna agree to that. Sometimes it'll ask you, after clicking on I agree for the second time, it'll ask you to say 4 phrases out loud that will be shown on the screen. So if it does, then you can just say that. But if like in my case it has been set up on another device on this same Google account, then I probably won't get asked about it. Now if I want to access Assistant without unlocking the device, I'm gonna skip that. And I already showed you how to set up the Google Pay. Here you can also set up a few more things that you may want. I'm gonna click on no thanks. And now let's go to there are some apps that are being installed right now. I don't know what are these apps, but okay, let's skip that. Let's go to the settings, and now we can finally just only wait for the update to get installed. Of course, if the update is big, then it takes a long while, like in here. But yeah, it's almost at the end. I'm also gonna switch my network maybe to a faster one. So to do it, I'm gonna slide down from the right top part of my screen, then press and hold on internet, then click on internet in settings. Then I'm gonna find a faster network if it shows here. But I can see it now. Okay, it is here. And I am connected, so maybe it'll just download the update faster. I'm just gonna wait. So now it has downloaded the update and it's doing something called optimizing. I don't really know what they mean by that, but we also need to wait. Remember that you can still use your phone while it's being done, just don't have anything else to show, so we'll just wait until it downloads. So you can still stay on the video if you want to learn about how to restart your phone to update it. Also, I'm gonna change the screen time because it goes the screen timeout time. So in the settings, I'm gonna go to the display screen timeout, and I'm gonna set it to 30 minutes so I don't have to click on the screen every time it turns off. And let's go back here and just wait. Okay, so it has finally done everything, so I'm just gonna click on restart now. You can also click on restart after 2 a.m. so it'll restart at night, but I'm gonna do that now actually. Now you can see that this process of restarting takes a bit longer because it has to apply the update while restarting, so I'll just show you when it's finished. And now it'll show you what's new in the OS upgrade. So it's pretty great. You can just learn about these new features, then click on next. You can pick a lock screen clock face, so maybe I'll select this one because it looks like nothing aesthetics, and it actually looks pretty great. So these are all of the new things here, and that's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.